Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 7. Oh, I forgot how to count. Oh, no, anyways. Hang about. Wait, hang on, I'm new to this. That's right, you can see that screen. You can see me as well. There's like double me. Wow. Anyway, no one cares. Welcome back. I was live like 17 seconds ago. I'm back again. I'm now very large. I'm even larger than before. I was usually just sort of like there. I'm now all over here because I'm watching Quali because I said so. W shirt change. Yep. Luckily, I've got. I'm quite stocked up. I've got a McLaren one. I've got Stephen Bunting. I've got Gerwin Price. I've got Red Bull, and then I've also got Williams, and then the one I was wearing earlier. Shout out AliExpress because yeah, I should have some more coming soon as well. I have a Sauber one and a Racing Bulls one, which is really cool, but they haven't arrived yet. W, yep, got it all for like. Hang on. Ow! I just need a fucking desk. Ah, shit. Yeah. I know they're not legit and they might be a slight fake, but to me they look exactly the same. And I mean, if you're telling me I can get 7 F1 shirts for like £9, I'm gonna do it, aren't I? Alright, welcome. I have no idea if it's gonna work. It was yesterday, and this website is quite good. So shout out. I forgot the name of it. I don't remember. You're right, Jack, and welcome back, Dennis. What's up? We're doing good. Welcome to Quali. Quali, it means something, you know? I was watching practice the other day, or yesterday, and it was just very boring because, you know, there's nothing really going on. Whereas this means something. This is a big day for a couple drivers. Primarily, I'm thinking of 3. I'm thinking of Lando Norris. I'm thinking of Max Verstappen. And I'm thinking of Lewis Hamilton. That's who I'm thinking of. Verstappen, because this could be... Actually, oh, shit. Oh, Nelly. I just realised I was about to put Now TV on. But if I did that, you would have been able to... Oh, I can't even... Hang on, let me try and move my camera. Hang on, this might look shit, but I have to... okay. Yeah, I'll have to do that. It looks alright. I'll get away with it. I wanted to watch Now TV, just so I can actually see it, like, the actual cars as well. And I almost just broadcasted F1, like, on my stream. Which I did that, like, ages ago, and I got a 3-month ban because of it. Bad times. Got about a minute until it starts. What do you mean signed? Hang on, I'm not doxing myself, am I? Anyway? No, we're alright, good. Why am I was already signed in beforehand. What? Technology, man. I should probably have set some predictions, honestly. Should we just go with... You know what? Let's just go with... When I did my 100% race of Singapore, I might just go with that, to be honest. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let me just put my stream into place. You'd think I'd be quite good at navigating all these tabs and things at this stage. I'm just not. Right, there we go. Okay, we're ready. Quali is about to get underway. Why is there a 20-minute timer? Why is that? I don't know. Let me quickly refresh the website. Sometimes a little refresh does help. And it has helped. Bang, there it is. Right, as always, I'm relying on you, Evan, to let me know if there's any problems. Audio-wise, video-wise. I know that the cars are sort of like teleporting point to point. That's how it's supposed to be. So, yeah, let me know. Because it might have been you. I don't know who it was, but I should remember. That's bad from me. But someone saved me from streaming the entirety of my stream I just did without showing anyone what's going on. But it looks all right to me. So we're just gonna plow on. We're just gonna plow on. The timer I'm not sure what the timer's doing, because it's going down, but it says 19 minutes. By the way, this timer isn't set by me. This is on the website. If you're wondering, the website is formulatimer.com. It's cracking. I usually used one called F1-, but that doesn't have, like, the track map anymore, which if you're watching on Shorts, you can't see. This is amazing right now. There was a bubble gum stuck to the back of my phone. Isn't that fun? Anyways, the one that I used to use, well, I will say this, it was a bit better than this. The drivers on the track actually went around, like, smoothly, but for some reason, you know, the F1 have changed the way that they, like, output data. It doesn't work. But I will say, it's like I said before with that website when I used to do this, the fact it's free is, like, it means I can't complain, which I'm not. So we move. Cars on track, let's begin. First quali that I have watched since, I think, Silverstone. So it's been a long time. I also have team radios, which I'm not going to play because I don't think I'm allowed to. You know what? Let's actually do something. If I mute this, turn on this, turn it down. Let me play it in my own ears as well. Alright, let's see if this works. Are we ready? I guess not. I tried to play the radio audio, which didn't work. Have a quick bushes in the settings or anything going on? Do we want any of these on? Yeah, I want that. I think. Do I want that? Wait, what did that actually... No, I don't want that. I want to keep that, yeah. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave it as it is because it seems to be working. The timer is also working, I think. I don't know. It says 17 minutes. We're just going to move. You are allowed radios? I assume you are. It's just they're not... Well, I played it, and I guess it's just not that loud. Oh, no, it's because Antonelli just swore. That was the whole thing. The whole thing was just a censor. Oh, decent. Do you know what I can do, actually? Do you know what I will do? You will have to forgive me for, like, fiddling around. This is the first time I'm doing this, or technically second, you know what I mean? If I turn down this music, which is really shit, and then if I up the desktop audio, this should be louder now. Hamilton's already abandoned a lap, apparently. I need to delay my Sky Sports. It's currently 2 minutes ahead. Wait, let me look. So right now, Sainz... Yeah, this is really behind. I need to go to when Sainz just went fastest. Alright, here we go then. I've synced up my Sky Sports and my this. So we're now locked in. Let's go. Leclerc goes fastest. Ooh, I like that. I like a bit of Charlie going quickest. That gets me pumped because I want Ferrari to do well. I like Ferrari. I like every team, but that's cool. As I say that, Hajar just... Alright. Fair enough, Hajar. What can Hamilton... Oh, he hasn't done a lap yet. Okay, I was worried then. Gabriel Bortoletto pump... Oh, no, that was Liam Lawson that pumps it P5. I'm going to hop on my PC, give you a couple seconds. You're good, mate. Take your time. Yellow in Sector 2. Clear. Don't know what the point of that was. Hamilton lap time deleted. Whoa! 2 minutes and 3 is gone. That's so sad. As Lando Norris goes quickest. 2.5 tenths was a decent gap between him and Hajar, although to be fair, it's a McLaren against an RB. Anyways, Piastri isn't on a lap yet. Verstappen is them, and as you can see, he's a little bit slower in Sector 1 and pretty much the same in Sector 2. So right now he's on track to be a little bit behind Norris. A little bit behind. What's he going to be? Has he got a... He's only gone half a second quicker in Sector 3. It's not that much. It's alright. It's not bad. I'm back. Welcome back. You've just witnessed Verstappen. I was literally about to say, has he got a miracle Sector 3? Yeah, he does. Also, yeah, I don't have it on your lot's screen because it's like there's not enough room. But I can also tell you if there's like incidents. Like here, I can tell you right now, Albon's had a lap time deleted. 21 minutes and 4 seconds. Whoa! Qualification has started indeed. As you can see, we are at 5 minutes in. Got Verstappen fought. Hamilton second? Right, I'm pretty sure this timer that says we're 13 minutes in is actually... Hang on, let me hit a quick refresh. It says there's 13 minutes left, but I'm 99% sure there is... That's just not true. Because on my Sky Sports is synced and Leclerc's just gone quickest. That was like 3 minutes ago. Oh well. Hamilton P2, how's that happen? That's what I'm saying. It just makes no sense. Especially considering he's like 3 tenths up on his teammate, which is unheard of. I'm not too sure. I know he likes Singapore, but like, come on. Also noticing Piastri hasn't come out the pits yet, which is a bit dodgy. We do have a team radio, actually. Let's see if this works now.
Yellow flag. Oh, man, come on. You can't give a yellow flag to someone getting out of the way.
Are you not seeing what I'm seeing? Huh? Break later? I'll keep that in mind, mate. I'm a bit busy right now, though. I'm not sure how that's happened. I mean, round of applause for Oliver Behrman. Fucking hell. I mean, top 2. Wow, how's that happened then? Oscar's at the pits. Well spotted. As George Russell pops at P3. So, has Behrman got pace, or is he just like... Has Behrman just done a once-in-a-lifetime lap, or is everyone else just a bit slow? Because I'm confused. What is happening? I don't know. It is only Q1, but regardless, that's just, yeah, a bit dumb. This timer is definitely like wrong, by the way. I'm just taking a look at Sky Sports, and on their stream, Russell has just finished his lap and gone P3. So this is ahead. So I can tell you there is 9 minutes left. So the timer that is on your screen, YouTube normal YouTube, where you can see the timer, there is take 11 minus 2. There you go. That took way too many words. There's 9 minutes left. Behrman is not second. He is second, yeah. He is. Fuck knows how he's done it, but he is up there and he's ahead of Russell. He's ahead of Hamilton. Russell done his lap after as well. What about Hulkenberg? Oh, he ain't on a lap. He might be starting one. Antonelli had his lap time deleted. I don't think he's done a lap yet, so it doesn't really matter. Ocon has an issue. Does he really? Sainz and Antonelli have had an incident noted for impeding. Oh yeah, I just heard that. Ocon's got a problem with his seatbelt. Yeah. You're quicker than Sky Sports. Fair play, Jack. That's impressive. That's good timing. I know this is like a few seconds faster, but you're quicker than that as well. Fair play. And Ocon's also had his lap time deleted as well. None of that matters, though, because... I'm going to stop saying that, because they're not on actual laps. They're, yeah. Colapinto... Fucking hell, yeah. Top 9 for Colapinto. As Alex Albon goes and puts it in the top 7 as well. We have got such a colourful grid right now. You've got a Red Bull, Ferrari, Haas, as Leclerc ruins it. Well done, Leclerc. You've ruined everything. Oh, it's Mr. Tumble, oh my god. You do realise I take that as a compliment. I love Mr. Tumble. He was my childhood. Leclerc, half a... This quali's weird. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit confused. I know the Racing Bull ain't that bad, but like... I don't know how that's happened, to be honest. I mean, maybe this is normal. I haven't watched quali since, like, Silverstone. Leclerc 8th? Is it his track limits to time deleted? No idea. What's going on? I have no idea. As Piastri getting on 26.9, 37.8. That's pretty good. No, yeah, it is. It's alright. And he goes P6. It's your first lap. It's not bad, really. You're ahead by a lot of time. I seem to be. Which is interesting, because you were ahead of me when you said Ocon had an issue, but now I'm ahead of you. Don't know how that works, but you know what? We move. Piastri P6, yes. We've just seen that. I think that's good. I'm not sure. I mean, there are a couple, like, outliers here that don't make much sense. You've got this one, and then you got this one. Can you see my mouse? You should be able to. I'm not sure about... I mean, look at this compared to this. To be fair, look at the gap. The gap between first, Isaac Hadjar, you go a second back, you're going down to P17 within a second. BRB, you're good, Dennis. Yeah, there is a second between the top 17, so it's very, very close. But still, okay, that Lando Norris, that's more like it. There you go. 3 tenths up on Hadjar. Into Q2, Norris goes. He should anyway. 29.9 is fast. You know what? I'm going to quickly, here's my mobile phone. I might be ahead because I'm on Sky. To be fair, my Sky, I've got it live and it's behind. By a few seconds. Only by a few seconds, though. So, I don't know. Sometimes you're ahead. Or, do you know what it might be? It might just be a delay between me seeing your chat message. I don't know if that's a thing. But it's like, you said, like, Lando P1, whereas I saw that, like, 15 seconds ago, but you might have not. I don't know. It's all confusing. Technology's weird. I want to quickly look at, Oh, hang on. What's Anthony? Oh, Anthony's gone off. What a clock. I want to see, Singapore poll from last year. It was a 30 dead. Oh, wow. It's me, Australia guy. I remember you, Jake. Of course I do. Bayou, that's just like... That's just weird. I'll be honest, a bit of a strange comment. That is true. There's a delay. Obviously, you're actually typing the message out as well. Oh, fair play, Evan. That's good. Well done. I mean, I maybe wouldn't have banned them, but at the end of the day, they are making like a... But no, it is a racist joke. They got to go. So Lando last year had the fastest Q1 time of a 30.002. He's currently 700ths up on that exactly. So we are already faster than last year's Q1, and there is still about 3 minutes left. Unreasonable, I agree. At first, I was like, you know what, nah, but then I realised I had like a brainwave, like, no. Antonelli, by the way, look at that! Do you know what it might be? David Croft just said it. Brain fart. There might be a lot of track evolution, and that's why Lando's gone so quick, and that's why Antonelli's just put in a massive blockbuster lap time. I should move my mouse, sorry about that. Max is the go. I completely agree. I have been flamed quite a lot, but I put Max Verstappen 4th in my all-time drivers list. And he'll probably go up in a few years. I am looking at last sectors as well. No one's on a lap right now. At least it seems to be. You can usually tell if they're on a lap if they're in like the mid-29s in the first sector. Like Hamilton, 26.7. He's on a lap. Let's take a look at Hamilton. He's on a brand new set of tyres. So we'll see how he gets on. Sonoda P20, he is. To be fair, he hasn't actually done... Oh, no, he has done a lap. He's done a 30. He is actually slowest. He's very good, yeah. I mean, obviously, everyone's list is different, and everyone's like, you know, it doesn't matter really who you put on your list. It's usually the same sort of 10. But I go Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, Alain Prost, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton. And to be fair, that changes quite a lot. Sometimes I put Hamilton a bit higher. Sometimes I put Schumacher a bit lower. But it's always those 5. It's just sometimes it changes a bit. But Hamilton's on a lap. He's going to complete his lap first, followed by Lance Stroll, currently on the knockout area. Let's see what Hamilton does. This should give us a good representation of what the knockout's going to be and see how much he improves. He's gone from a 30.3. He has just improved by 0.6 of a second and gone 0.3 faster than last year's Q1 best lap. Hamilton is definitely better than Prost. Yeah, maybe, but I don't think so. But you can, so there you go. My best of all time is Senna, Schumacher, Prost, Hamilton, and Max. So yeah, it's the same 5 as me, just in a different order. And like I said, some days Schumacher's lower. Sometimes I'll put Hamilton 3rd. Sometimes he's 5th. Sometimes Max is 3rd. Sometimes Schumacher's 4th. It's always those 5 though. And sometimes every blue moon Jim Clark might nip up in there. But it's always those 5. So Hamilton goes fastest. Stroll, only 14. So he's probably going to get knocked out. What a surprise. Bortoletto is starting a lap, I think, so he should be good. Alonso finishing a lap, and he doesn't improve. Oh, that's big, actually. Alonso stays P12. Ew. Yellow in Sector 10. Gasly's off. Gasly's dead. He's definitely not dead. That was extreme. Sorry. He's in the wall. He's probably in the wall, let's be honest. Can we get a little Butchers on Sky Sports? Well, hang on, I just realised. There's 30 seconds left. That's going to cancel the session. Tsunoda's going to be out in P20. He's done. He's gone. No, he's still going. Huh? They haven't put the yellow flag out yet. So I guess it's just a bug with the live timing. Oh no, there is a yellow flag. Is Tsunoda still allowed to go, though? I'm not too sure. Russell's just gone P2. Tsunoda does seem to be carrying on. He doesn't seem to give a shit. Does he get through, though? He does. P10. I'm not sure about that. I'm messaging while on vacation. Resort Wi-Fi is pretty good, but I can't be here long since the beach volleyball is in a few minutes. Beach volleyball sounds really fun. I just had a moment of thinking. That sounds great. You should definitely go do that. It should be good fun. Max is winning this year's World Drivers' Championship. I genuinely don't think there's been a thing like... Hang on. Oh, I thought Alonso was off then, but no. Bortoletto. Oh! Would you look at that? Hulkenberg has finally overtaken and beaten his teammate in a qualifying session. Well done, Hulkenberg. It only took like 47 races. Oh, remember when Lawson kicked out Max around here? I do remember that, yeah. That was a very funny time because obviously he was in the junior team and then they still promoted him. Yeah. Bortoletto goes out. So does Stroll and Colapinto, but he is ahead of Gasly, which means literally nothing. But there you go. Hamilton P1 would be crazy. I've always said that, like, I've always been quite neutral with Hamilton in terms of, like, I don't really care what he does in terms of, like, his results. If he wins, if he gets last, I don't care. But this weekend, I really, really want him to win, or at least get on the podium, because he's, you know, it's been a very shit week. It's been a very shit year, but a shit week especially. Gasly's car was French. That is a great point. His car is French. He's also French. He's got the double, like, conundrum. He's winning it for Roscoe. I hope he does. That would be very nice. I want to see if they're going to get the timer to be accurate, because it was 2 minutes delayed. I hope they fix that. If a double yellow in Sector 10 now, it was only a single, now it's a double. I think Bortoletto got impeded, actually. Did he? I think he did. I think Bortoletto probably would have got through, but the yellow flag done him in. So, but you know what? Hulkenberg is still ahead, so we'll take the small W's. Well, Hulkenberg will. I don't really give a shit who finishes ahead of the other. You're right, Tamiz. Probably really badly butchered that. Well, that went a lot quicker than I thought, to be honest. No one really... I think Bortoletto going out is quite surprising. But like I said, I think a yellow flag done him in, so... tough. Ocon, he probably still had that seatbelt issue. But look at the gaps. There is only 1.2 seconds, if you exclude Gasly. There's only 1.2 seconds between the whole grid. Who's been the most underrated driver? That is a fantastic question. Excuse me. No one's talking about the Behrman P7. Well, it's P9, but yeah, getting top 10 in general is that is insane. He was P2 at one point. Q1 incident involving Gasly, Stroll. It's just, yeah, no one cares about maximum delta time. Underrated driver. I'm just looking through the grid. I have 3. And I don't really know which one, but I'll just say though these 3. I'd say George Russell, because he's constantly up there and no one really gives a shit. I'd say Isaac Hadjar, because he's always sort of knocking about the points and obviously got the podium, and everyone bangs on about Bortoletto, which is obviously fair enough, he's great. And I'm saying Alex Albon, although he has been a bit crap recently. I'd also maybe say Ollie Behrman, but again, car's not great, so I don't know. Underrated is a hard question. I haven't watched enough this year to give you a proper answer, but just from what I have seen, I'd say those. Montoya's an underrated driver. If you speak all time, yeah. Montoya was very good. There's a lot of underrated drivers from all of history. I think Sergio Perez is underrated, you know? I have to go. Love the stream. See ya. Well, Evan, you've been around for like 3 hours, which is ridiculous. So thank you. And I hope to see you again. Oh, actually, I got a good shout for underrated driver. Jenson Button. I like how I've just said my favourite driver and my second favourite driver. I do think they are underrated. I think Albon hasn't had 2. I think his early season and mid-season was unbelievable. It's just, Baku was tough. It's tough so far. Hopefully it gets better. Perez beat Stroll. Perez did beat Stroll. Even Kimi a little bit. To be fair, I feel like, because there's a lot of recency bias in Formula 1, people forget that Kimi got 4th on his debut when it was a wet race at Australia, and then he proceeded to win and get a pole at Miami. I know it was a sprint, that doesn't matter. He's still against the same drivers. It's just since then it's been a bit ropey. But Baku was very good for him. That was a good race. But there is actually so many... To be fair, you can almost class everyone as underrated. Well, not everyone, but Russell's been. I think Verstappen a little bit. Antonelli, Hadjar, Behrman, Albon, Bortoletto. That's about it. But there's 7 drivers who I'd call underrated. Baku was good because Max won. I agree. I like Max a lot. When he wins, I'm happy. 2023 was a great year for me. Because not only was Max winning everything, but Checo chipped in a bit as well. Even a P3 in Canada. Oh, yeah, of course. I know Russell won, but he still finished on the podium. I mean, to be fair, Isaac Hadjar got a podium. And there was also that crazy stat as well. 19 of the 20 drivers have got a top 6 this season. The only driver that hasn't is Colapinto. Oscar overrated. Now, that is... Actually, I've seen quite a lot of people saying that. I disagree. I think he's been the 3rd best driver this year behind Verstappen and Russell. Maybe Leclerc as well, but... I don't know. I feel like apart from Baku, he's been near enough perfect. I don't know. I feel like, yeah. I feel like apart from, Baku, he's been as good as he can be. He hasn't even got a point, does he not? Does Colapinto not have a single point? That is incredible. I don't think he's that bad of a driver. He just kind of crashes a lot, doesn't he? Yeah, I think with Oscar, what more can he do? He most of the time he's ahead of Lando, and we know how good Lando is. Maybe not this year, but overall. Lando's been thrown under the bus. I don't think I agree with that. I feel like he's just fallen off a bit, you know? But you could also say he's been thrown under the bus. I haven't really seen any clear-cut reasons, apart from the slow stops, but that could happen to anyone. I don't know. I don't really like to go that deep about, like, you know, the team's sabotages and all that. I just think, overall, he has been a little bit worse in the last couple of years, but he's still won races, and he's still beat Piastri. People like to think Piastri's this driver that's miles clear of Lando, when it's not really. It's kind of 50-50. Or maybe, like, 60-40. I like Colapinto, but he is... I like Colapinto. His fans get on my nerves, especially on Twitter, because they're a bit unrelenting. But Colapinto's cool. I think Jacques Villeneuve said it. It's one of the only things I agree with him. He said that Colapinto... Actually, no, it was half. He said he's not good enough, which I disagree with, but then he said he overdrives, which I do agree with. Because if you're crashing in a tyre test, you're crashing in practice, you're crashing in quali, you're crashing in the race, it's so fundamentally wrong with your driving. And I know it's a bit weird for me to criticise him because I'm sat on my ass watching him. But, yeah, that's my opinion at least. We also have a confirmation the quali will start in 4 minutes' time. I think they had to fix some barriers or something from Gasly's DNF. And quite a lot of time he's been hated. Yeah, Lando, I don't know if you're talking about Lando or Colapinto. Both of them, actually, have gotten a lot of hate that they shouldn't really get. Actually, it's like I said yesterday during practice. Why do people hate drivers? Like, I mean, apart from, you know, Kimi Räikkönen with his recent business adventure, bit dodgy. Like, I've never gone that deep into, like, the driver's personalities. I know people, like, hate Stroll because he's, you know, sometimes a bit arrogant and he might, you know, he's obviously a shit driver and really shouldn't be on the grid anymore. But apart from that, like, they're all just sort of normal. If he gets another slow stop, it's rigged. See, if he gets another one, then I might start believing it. Because it's been like 4 or 5 in a row now. It's just, why would they sabotage him in, like, Monza, for example? Give him the slow stop, just to, like, swap the McLarens round anyway. You could go really deep and say they did that on purpose to make Lando look like he needs to be carried by the team. And McLaren, I don't know. If you like starting conspiracies, then that's your thing, then you've got some good material, but I just don't go that deep. I don't watch F1, this guy's voice and makes me want to watch F1. It's better than most hosts. You can tell he loves what he's talking about. He's not just spouting facts for fans. That's one of the nicest comments I've ever got, Jordan. Like, seriously. To be fair, I've just sort of... Well, you wouldn't want to listen to me like a year or so ago. I used to be very quiet and didn't really give a shit about F1 like properly as I do now. I got right back into it, which is nice. But yeah. It's crazy to see that, though, that just me being me, usually, there are people that, you know, before, you get a lot of, like, comments saying, like, oh, you don't shut up, you're a bit insufferable and all that bollocks. But the fact that someone has watched me, they don't know what F1 is. They listen to me and think, you know what, I might give this a go. That is insane. So thank you, mate. Keep being yourself, that's the aim. What is the reason of pretending to be someone you're not? It doesn't help you, it doesn't help others. Just be yourself. At least that's what I try and do. Right, can we get quali started? I'm bored. And also, West Ham plays in 20 minutes, and I need to watch that because... Oh, Arsenal are in for a right hammering. I hope, anyway. Can we begin? I want to begin. Actually, now I've got a couple. Actually, now I've got a minute. I should have done this. That's bad thinking. I'm going to go on my Singapore stream, and I want to see what the quali results were because we can use that as a prediction. That one. I think we're underway. Yep, green light. Pit lane open. Let's go. Say what you love, it'll pay off one day. I hope so. I mean, this is like the hardest I've been working for the last sort of year, and it is quite taxing, but at the same time, it's what I like doing. So I'll keep doing it until I literally can't, as in whether it's financially, physically, mentally, I'll keep going until I literally can't. My voice is starting to go. I've just noticed that. To be fair, I have been talking for like 4 hours straight. I want to see my quality results. Let me have a look, please. Let me know. Please. I need new glasses. They keep falling down. Show me my... I'm going to kick off. Stop showing me Lando Norris's massive head. Oh my god. Anyone out? No, not yet. Come on. Jeez, I do talk a lot, don't I? I've gone back like 10 minutes in my stream and I'm still talking. Shut up. Ugh. I hope for plan C. Me too. It's actually 10 minutes. Okay, here we... Oh, wait, I've actually... Oh. Well, I know the top 10. I just can't tell you the bottom 5 that go out because I probably... Oh, actually, no, we probably can. Hang on. Anyone out yet? No one's got... Oh, yeah, we've got Ollie Behrman. Nice, good job. Alright, qualifying 2. Here we go. Right, I can see. The bottom 5... that I predicted I did a 100% race at Singapore on a full quali the other day. I think Thursday. It predicts that the 5 that are going out is Isaac Hadjar, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, who's already gone, and Stroll, who's already... Oh, no, Stroll's already gone. So basically, it's Hadjar, it's Alonso, and it's Sainz. So those are the 3 that the game has predicted will go out. Which also means Hulkenberg gets through, so does Tsunoda and Albon. Keep an eye on that. My nose is running like crazy. Do I have any tissue? I swear I got a bog roll when I chucked it in my... Oh, it's like... I can't be bothered. Oh, give me a sec. I need to get a bog roll. Ugh. Alright, bog roll has been secured. Bang. Put that in my bin. Try not to hit my microphone. Ollie P5? Well, to be fair, I haven't done a lap yet. As soon as I sit down, it starts. It's outrageous. Hang on. Am I... Sure, I'm out of view if I go over here. So I don't want to be wiping my nose on camera. That's a bit filth, if you ask me, but we move. Right. Please just stop at this stage. Do you know what I mean? I do... Yeah. Crashgate, right? Who's that creep standing there? That is Max Verstappen, 4-time world champion, currently in Singapore, doing some quali. Max, as I say that, he also goes fastest as well. 1:29.7. Now, remember, it was Hadjar, it was Alonso and Sainz that go out here. I only said 3 because the other 2 was Ocon and Stroll, who had already gone. So, the other 2 is just up for debate. I'm going to say... I'm not even going to say. Oh, fuck off. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to look at Q2's fastest lap, which was a 29.6 by Verstappen. So he's a 10th off that. What's good? You're right, Ergen. Welcome back. Welcome. Fernando Alonso pops at P3 ahead of Sainz and Behrman and Albon. Nice, good job. We have got Hulkenberg going to start a lap. I need to... wait. Lawson, is he on a lap? Where is he? Oh, he's there. He is on a lap. And he goes P6 ahead of Tsunoda and Albon. It's all right. Oscar Piastri starting a lap. Russell fastest sector 1. So in Q1, we were about 3 or 4 tenths quicker than Q1 last year. We are currently a tenth slower. We need the McLarens to pop off a little bit and put in them crazy lap times. Max Verstappen going around. Hamilton? No, he's not. Who's on a lap? Is it just Russell? It's just Russell. Okay. Well, keep an eye on Russell if you're watching on the Twitch kick or YouTube landscape, because you can see the track. He's currently making his way around Sector 3. 26.6 in the first sector. Antonelli's gone 4 tenths faster in Sector 2 than Russell. So I don't know if Antonelli's just gone crazy or if Russell's had a bit of a stinker. Russell crosses the line, goes P4. Then we have Leclerc, who has binned off his lap because he's shit. Antonelli is going to go P2. Not bad. 3 tenths ahead of his teammate. Lando Norris looking a bit... He's alright, he's not great, not bad. Pops at P3. It's alright, I guess. Hulkenberg is about 2 tenths off Lando Norris. Crosses the line, goes P8. Not bad, he's currently safe. Sky Sports is late by 5 seconds. It is. To be fair, it's usually by a couple minutes. The fact it's only 5 seconds is quite good. And as I was saying earlier, for those watching on Twitch Kick or YouTube Landscape, the timer that I've got that says 11 minutes, it's actually 2 minutes less than that. So currently, there is exactly 9 minutes left of quali number dos. Ollie Behrman... Oh, no one cares about a 21-minute lap time. I thought it was Barry McCockiner. I don't know who that is. Piastri also goes P2, by the way. I just didn't see that. As Hamilton getting on, he's not doing bad actually. He's slightly down on Piastri, so he could probably go. He'll probably go P3, unless he has a really good sector 3. He might go P2. Goes P3. Ball knowledge. Why did he do a Rashford celebration? I don't like him. Lando's slower. He is a bit slower. He's quite a lot slower actually. He's about 3 tenths slower. George Russell. Leclerc's on a lap. He's the last one. Looking good. Never mind. No, I've just seen his sector 2. Yeesh. That... 13th? Jeez Louise, Charlie. We have got to figure that out almost immediately. That is a problem. That is a massive problem. Charles. I don't like saying it like a British person. It's Charles. He's 13th. You know, his Sector 1 was really good, almost fastest, and then his Sector 2 was like 2 tenths off, and his Sector 3 was like 3 tenths off. Really bad from Leclerc. He needs to lock in. We can't have Ferrari going out early. That just can't happen. And now we get the usual 5 or 6 minutes of just nothing, and then it goes mental. That's a question. I don't know. I'm sure someone knows. How many tyres do you get? Like, how many new sets of softs? I know it depends on how many you used in practice, but on the game, I get 4 sets. I get at the most 4 sets of tyres. I feel like these lot get way more than that. I'm gonna go sleep now because it's 11:40. Fair enough. That sounds like a very reasonable time to go to bed. Good night to you, Jake. Sweet dreams. It's 3 p.m. Well, to be fair, it's not 3 p.m. for everyone. I'm not being funny. That monster, I don't know if you can even see that. That is disgusting. Everyone tells me it's the bollocks. It's just not very nice. Anyways, my prediction, which was Well, not my prediction, the game's prediction, which was Hajar, Alonso, and Sainz. They've currently got none of them. How has the game managed that? No idea. Hamilton's got good pace. It does seem like it. I'm very happy about that. Hamilton needs a strong weekend. Not just because of what happened this week, but also just in general. He's been a bit lackluster. He said that he's been quite good, or he's felt a lot better since the summer break. There's just not been many results. We are getting cars on track, though, which is surprising. There's still 5.5 minutes left. I don't know why. Also, for those wondering, it's currently 35 degrees on track, 30-degree air temperature with 70% humidity. That's actually nearly the same as England. Why do they... Wait, hang on. Why do they complain about the heat? Am I missing something? Am I being really dumb? I am. Yeah. No, I am being dumb. Do you know what it is? Wait, no. Wait, actually, wait. My phone says it's 14 degrees right now, which it feels like it, but my computer says it's 27. Why is it telling me the temperature in Mumbai? No wonder it says 27. I mean, it's going to India. I don't know. Shout out Microsoft Edge. I was about to say, bro, it's like 27 in England. It feels like it's like quite chilly. Anyways, we are getting a lot of cars on track now. There are 4 minutes left in the session for those wondering. Lots of new tyres going on. Pretty much everyone is using new tyres. I don't think anyone's using... No one's on used. No one is on used tyres. Which makes sense. But how many tyres do they get? I thought everyone got like 4 or 5. They have like 7. I need to like... Hang on, let me just... No, that just didn't work. Hang on, try again. I probably was I'm doing something crazy. I made my chair higher. So I'm a bit higher up because I'm quite low down. I've somehow managed to make myself look even fatter. How have I managed that? I don't know. But we'll just stay like this for now. It's kind of cool. I always have my chair on the lowest because my desk is quite low. This feels weird being tall. I'm only 5'6", so this feels weird. Quite cool though. I feel like a child in like year 4. I'm just spinning about on a swivel chair. Nice. Anyway, we have some laps going on. Kimi Antonelli goes fastest by a 10th over Max Verstappen. George Russell, currently purple sector 1. Going very quick. He's quicker than his teammate. Round the final corner he comes. He goes P1 by a 10th. Well done, you. Fair play. Where have you got the Aston Martin shirt? I got it on AliExpress, I think, or Temu. It is a cheap one. But it's also very good. Max Verstappen round in the final corner. He looks like he might take a P1, maybe a P2, maybe a P3. He goes P2. Good enough. Who's winning this? I mean, it's currently Russell. I hope it's Hamilton, though. How are ya? I am fantastic. My voice is starting to go because I've been talking for 4 hours straight, but we're chilling. Alex Albon, only P9. That is not good enough. That is nowhere near good enough. This also includes Leclerc and Lawson and Behrman and his teammate. They all have the opportunity to beat him. Carlos Sainz doesn't, though. No! My prediction is going to be correct, or the game's prediction. I hate when the game's correct. Hajar's on a quick one, though. Hajar crosses the line and somehow stays P7 despite 2 green set. Has he done that then? Lewis Hamilton been starting a lap now. Ollie Behrman goes into P8. It's going to be so close, that might just be good enough. But look at the gap. 0.6, 5:07:03:001:08. Lando Norris improving. It's not a great lap, though. Might get a top 3, and it does. Top 4. Is this Q3 or 2? It's Q2, my friend. Who else is near the end of a lap? We've got Fernando Alonso, who's currently making his way around turn 16. I'd love to see Hamilton bust a win. Hadjar's been such a joy to watch. Oh, he has. I mean, I watched him in F2 last season, the season before. But yeah, he's been great. Fernando Alonso doesn't improve. Oh no, he did improve. He just didn't go up any positions. Don't know how he's managed that, to be fair. Oscar Piastri improving, but he's literally exactly the same as Norris. It doesn't really mean anything. He improved Sector 3, doesn't go up, doesn't matter. Max Verstappen, he's binned it off, as he probably should, because he's through. As Hulkenberg slips into the top 10. Will he stay there, though? Leclerc could stop him. Yellow Sector 1. Smelly Sector 2. Does he make it? Oh, has he done that, then? Oh, fair enough, then. Leclerc makes it through, knocking out Hulkenberg. I saw his Sector 1 and 2 and thought, was, and then he somehow finishes ahead of Hamilton. No idea, but there you go. So, both of the Mercedes are through. Both of the McLarens are through. Both of the Ferraris are through. Isaac Hadjar is through. Fernando Alonso is through. Oliver Behrman makes it. Max Verstappen makes it. Yuki Tsunoda, P15. He's got to get the sack, really. I mean, last year and the start of this year, he's one of the best performing drivers, but fuck me, he's got to get the sack, surely. Alonso P1, Behrman P2, Hamilton P3. That would be so fun. That'd be really fun. I'm American, so I can't wait for Cadillac. I'm English, and I also can't wait for Cadillac. Why? Because my favourite driver of all time, Sergio Perez, is making the comeback. Also, Valtteri Bottas is, I really like him as well. That is like the perfect driver lineup. Also, Cadillac's just cool. Right, so, F125 predicted that Hadjar, Alonso, and Sainz would go out in Q2. They got one of them correct. Hadjar made it, and Alonso made it. Hulkenberg didn't, so they got that wrong. So, the top 10, they got 2, 4, 5, 6... They got 7 out of 10 to get into Q3. I don't think that's too bad. The only ones they didn't get was they put Hulkenberg in, which he didn't. So Hadjar, Alonso, and Behrman. They had Behrman go out in Q1. He's in Q3. Codemaster, sort it out. Alright, now I need to see what the Q3 results were. So F125 predicted... Why am I getting an advert on my own video? Oh, to be fair, I am technically a viewer. I am watching it. That makes sense. Right, they predicted a Lando Norris pole, which was me, a McLaren 1-2, followed by Russell in 3rd, Verstappen 4th, Antonelli 5th, Albon 6th, who isn't here, Leclerc 7th, Hamilton 8th, or no, Hamilton 9th. So the 3 drivers was Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, and Albon, who aren't here. So Hadjar, Alonso, and Behrman will finish 6th, 8th, and 10th. Not bad. EA is killing Codemasters. I think I disagree, to be honest. Codemasters has always been very lazy, and well, maybe not lazy, but they never really, even before they got EA, by EA's backing, they haven't really added anything apart from, like, microtransactions. Like, there's nothing really different about... Apart from handling, I feel like the game now is exactly the same as 24 and 23 and 22 and 21. And 20. I mean, My Team 2.0, to me, is just adding more complicated menus for no apparent reason. But also, I don't really give a shit because, at the end of the day, I just like driving my car about. So... I feel like 21 felt better. I think there was a better vibe back then. There was a lot nicer colours. Obviously, it was the greatest season in recent history. Also, I know it was technically F1 2020, but you also had the COVID stuff, with, like, you know, all the F1 drivers were playing the F1 game. That got it a lot of, like, more popularity and all that. But I know exactly what you mean. 2021, even, like, 2022 to me, just had, like, better vibes. Everyone was playing it. It was a lot more popular. It was happy. It was great. Whereas now it just seems like it's the same game, and it's just like, oh, yay, new F1 game, guys.
She's always beside me, she makes me feel alive. I won't deny, her love for me is real and kind of suicide.
Why is there suffering in the world? Why are you asking me? That was a solid take. Thanks. I mean, I thought I just said too much, like I normally do. I like a waffle, but yeah. It was just a better, like, time just then. I feel like nowadays, I say nowadays, only 4 years ago, but I just feel like there's just so much more, like, negativity in the world. Like, even just in the last couple of weeks, the amount of negativity that I see, not only just in my streams, but on social medias and everything. Everything just seems so negative. Whereas back then, you know, even though there was COVID, there was just the vibe. I miss 2021 was the first F1 game I played, and it's probably my favourite. I love that game. Do you think Alpine should pull out of F1? Yes. I do. They are so shit. They haven't been good, like, ever. Apart from 2021 when Ocon got the win. Although, to be fair, if you're going to get rid of a team, you might as well put one in. Who would join up? Like, who would be willing to get involved? I think Andretti is part of Cadillac now, so... Porsche? Audi? Well, no, Audi already are. BMW? I don't really know. Are you a Max Verstappen fan? Yeah. I'm a fan of near enough everyone, but yeah. I totally feel we need to give more grace to folks. We definitely do. We need less rage baiting. That's what we need. There's too much of that going on. Same. That's good to hear. I mean, to be fair, there are two drivers that I prefer to Max Verstappen, which is Jenson Button and Checo Perez. But you lot can't see my entire, like, bedroom. But it's just you would think that I'm a Max Verstappen fan. First of all, we've got the Max Verstappen cardboard cutout. He's behind me. Behind him, I've got two posters, both of Max Verstappen, both made by me. I've got a Max Verstappen signed shirt. You can actually see the bottom right of it there. Actually, that's Perez's one, but to the left of it is a Verstappen one. I'll try to go this way. I've got a Verstappen poster up there. I've got another Verstappen poster up there that I made myself, next to a Lando one. But I've got other drivers. I've got Schumacher there, I've got Senna there. I've got a Perez helmet and a signed Kimi Raikkonen helmet. But it is majority Max Verstappen. I've also got a Verstappen hat and shirt. So yeah. Years of investment of, like, you know, spicing up the room. Who isn't a Max fan? He's incredible. If he wasn't racing, he'd be on the news for crime. Dude is diabolical. That is true. I think a lot of people... There are two reasons, in my opinion anyway, that people don't like Max Verstappen. A, it's because he wins a lot. A bit like how they hated Hamilton, a bit like how they hated Vettel. Also, I think people don't like how just, like, blunt he is. The way he just says stuff as how it is. He doesn't, like, dodge questions or make stuff up. He just says stuff that is just like, yeah. You think Max will take second or first? I think first is near enough impossible. However, because Lando is a bit accident prone and a bit bottle jobby, I do think there is a realistic chance of Verstappen getting second. I actually do. No one's asked me that yet. Loads of people have asked me, do I think Verstappen can win? No one said, can he get second? Because I do think he can get second. Senna, rip Senna indeed, rip Senna. To be fair, it's a really cool picture. It's a painting, and it's got Senna in like a modern car. And the modern car has a Marlboro McLaren paint job. Looks really cool. Fair play. Quite cheap as well. Give me a shout out. Shout out Monique. Probably said that wrong, but shout out Monique. I hope Caddy would have taken... Yeah, Mick Schumacher would have been good. However, I really like Checo and Bottas, so I don't mind. But there are a few drivers who I would have liked. Mick would have been cool. Pato O'Ward would have been cool. Colton Herta would have been cool. That's about it, really. But yeah, they had a lot of options. Lance Stroll needs to get out of F1. I agree. But we know that isn't going to happen. Realistically, Stroll can stay until he doesn't want to. But Q3 has now started. If you're watching on YouTube, Landscape, Twitch or Kick, like I just said before, you do have to look at the timer and cut 2 minutes off because for some reason they put a 2-minute delay on the timer. So we've got 9 minutes, I've got 10 minutes left of Q3, and we have our first lap delivered by Oliver Bearman. He's at a 26.7. Russell has pumped in a 26.4. Only the 3 temps, not bad. Let's get a Gabriel Bortolao team radio.
Is it 100% we are out?
You lot definitely can't hear that. It's live on German telly. Yeah, I'm watching it on Now TV as well. I'm just also doing a watch-along, because why not? It's good fun. Where can I put Bogrol? Put Bogrol there? I'll do. I was hoping Stroll would become the greatest tennis player of all time, so we wouldn't see him again. That'd be cool. He's probably got like another sport he'd be really good at. I mean, like ice hockey. So, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. If I lower this even more, and then... Why do I have to lean in when I'm on my... Why am I doing this? I'm not Nick Merckx. I can just sit like this. Horrible posture. Right, let me know if you can hear this a lot better. Ready?
Is it 100% we are out?
Pretty much we will refuel, but it looks like...
Yeah, you can hear that all right, I reckon. You have to keep your ears open, but you can. Right, so Russell is currently fastest. In the wall? Russell in the wall? Has he done that? He's just finished a lap. Is it a 2021 car? It is, yeah. Do you know the picture yourself? As What? Russell, what? Where? Why? What? We still have some few laps left. Norris is finishing his first lap. And he's going to put it P3. The McLarens don't look very good right now, I'll be honest. They're a bit lackluster. He tapped it? Oh, right. Well, to be fair, if you say in the wall, in my head, that means he's clotted it and he's, like, dead. But Leclerc goes P4. Not bad, not great. What's Hamilton got in the locker? He's currently down on his teammate. As you know, they're literally equal. Comes across the line. And he goes ahead of him with a nice sector 3. But they are only split by half a tenth. Not bad. I have a Red Bull RB19 toy car, but the rear wing is broken. I'm so sorry to hear that. I've got one of them as well, actually. What have I... Oh, wait, I think you can see them. You might be able to see them. No, you can't see them. I like how I just keep spinning different ways, but it literally makes no difference. I've got one of them. I've also got last year's McLaren, last year's Alpine. I've got the 2021 Red Bull, but the white livery that's done at Turkey. And I've also got a really old Ferrari out of 2004 that I must have had when I was like 6 because I found it in a cupboard somewhere. Shout out Temu though. That's where I got them all from. They're well made and they were quite cheap. Just like all my shirts. I mean, that Sergio Perez cap that's in between my head and my camera, that was like £8 and it's near enough perfect. I mean, yeah, it's a bit wrong that I'm buying like fake stuff, but at the end of the day, I bought like 7 shirts. If I bought it like official, it cost me £400. I got it for like 20, so why wouldn't I do that? Stop eating donuts. go for a run, but I really like donuts, mate. I really do. I love a donut. Poor Charles, indeed. Poor Charles. I have 2 RB19s, 1 Ferrari, 1 Alpine, 2 McLarens. Oh, you got a nice little collection going on there. That's decent. Good morning, Vietnam. Shout out Jeremy Clarkson. I don't know why I'm still drinking this Monster. I really dislike it. Is that an Aston team shirt? It is, yeah. Got it off Temu or AliExpress. I don't remember. It's too small for me, but I can't be bothered wearing the same ones because earlier today I wore Ferrari. Yesterday was Williams. Day before was McLaren. I don't really want to wear the same stuff, so I pulled this out the locker. My seat is full of water. It must be the water, probably. The Russell Wall was shown on the replay. I probably missed it. I'm not really... To be fair, I do have the Sky broadcast on. I'm not really looking at it, to be fair. You're drinking... Oh, you're drinking it so it isn't a waste of money. I feel that. Pretty much, yeah. 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 Also, I don't really want to drink water all day, because that's literally all I drink. I either drink water or the odd, like, energy drink, and that's it. I don't drink, like, sodas. I don't really use that word, but I don't drink, like, you know, Coca-Colas and all that. I never drink them. I don't drink any, like, alcohol. It's literally just water. Maybe the odd cup of tea. Can we have a PC tour? Eventually, maybe. I have got a second camera that's next to my current one that was my old one. I upgraded recently. I'm trying to set that up on a tripod that's down there somewhere so I can, like, move it about and, like, either have a second camera or just move it around, but probably eventually, yeah. Do a backflip, a cart, mate, it'll cause earthquakes. Don't know if you notice your name. It's Aston. That is a very cool... That is an unbelievable name. I did just notice. Dad's first car is a DB4. I won't wear blue, it's gross, but Williams is the vibe. It is. That Williams shirt is very cool. I don't really like wearing dark stuff because it's a bit shit on the camera, but the Williams shirt's just too nice. What can I say? I should have some more coming soon. I should have some more. I've got a Racing Bulls one and I got a Sauber one on the way. Energy's great, but water's the truth. Yeah, to be fair, I just drink a lot of water because I mean, the amount of money you end up spending just buying, like, big bottles of Coca-Cola or even just small bottles of stuff, I just don't bother. I just drink water, like tap water, because it's free, innit? What time is it where I'm at? It is currently, it just turned 3 PM. 2.5 minutes left in Q3. Feel like I haven't been speaking about it. Russell currently fastest, ahead of Max for strap-on. McLaren's not looking too hot. Hamilton ahead of Leclerc. Alonso last. Behrman P9. Quite good. Do you race on this stream? What is this? I do. Pretty much every day. I did, like, half an hour ago. Yeah, no, I do. I play a lot of F1 25 pretty much every day. I just also do watch-alongs because they're good fun. Do you know the Japanese horse named Aston Martin? She's named after Aston Martin. That is really, really cool. Me, it's 15:05. We are both United Kingdomers, I think. Right, the final laps are underway, so I'm going to not ignore chat, but, you know, I want to focus on the final laps. Isaac Hadjar, 26.6. Ollie Behrman, 26.7. Ollie Behrman currently the first one to finish a lap. He is down on Hadjar. Norris is dropping a colossal stinker as well. Look at Norris. Norris is not having a good time out there. He's currently 2/10 off himself. Oh, Nelly. Ollie Behrman's going to finish his lap first. And he stays P... Has he done that then? I don't know, to be honest. Lando Norris, though, dropping a stinker. Like a big stinker. Like a massive grotty shit on the floor. Crosses the line. And he stays P5. The Lando Norris bottle job strikes again. What a driver. Next driver on a lap. Oscar Piastri starting one. Verstappen also starting one. Hadjar is next up. He is currently up on Behrman by 0.2. So he might get ahead of Leclerc. Maybe. Don't know. Really? Maybe. Potentially. Let's see. Round the final corner he comes. It's currently P7. Is anyone going to improve? Right, are we going to do it? George Russell, currently purple sector 2. Please improve your lap. Like, please, someone improve. Russell, please save me. Yes, Russell's improved by 600ths or 6,000ths, but he's done it. Yes, Kimi Antonelli, half a second down on Russell. He's got no chance. He stays in P4. Max Verstappen improving. Surely Verstappen can't do it again. Like, surely not. Where he pulls a pole out of nowhere. Fernando Alonso crossing the line. He's a bit slow. He might get ahead of Behrman. He doesn't. Stays P10. What a surprise. Lewis Hamilton. Also not... Can someone improve apart from Russell? I swear to all that's holy. Hamilton gets round the final corner. Where's he going? Russell's the only one. And Verstappen ain't improving. George Russell gets pole position. Well done, George Russell. Only one driver has managed to improve on position. Hadjar abandoned his lap. Verstappen makes round turn 17. Can he do the miracle sector 3? No. No, he can't. He goes yellow. George Russell takes pole position in Singapore. Forgot where we were then. Well done, Russell. By 0.2 as well. Good lap. That is a good lap, actually. 29.1. That's good. But also, McLaren's 3rd and 5th. Not very good. Antonelli P4. That's decent. Also, Verstappen backed off, by the way. I feel I should mention that. Hamilton gets ahead of Leclerc. Ollie Behrman P9. That was good fun. You're still live. To be fair, I did end stream. I came back on. I've watched quadding. We're about to head off again. My voice is so close to just going away. Verstappen P2. That's pretty good. It is pretty good. And here is George Russell celebrating his pole position.
That's it, mate. Well done. Pole position. Superb job.
Emotion. What do you mean? I'm going to crash out. So he improves his lap time, takes pole position. He's just like, yeah, what? It's not bad. Well done, guys. Thanks. Celebrate it a bit. It's your first pole position in like a year. You're meant to like be like, yeah, come on, man. He's just like, yeah, what? Whatever. Charles going to be mad behind Hamilton. He is. By a 10th as well. Max going to sit behind Russell for the race and then slide past later. He'll do that, or he'll just dive bomb in turn 1. You know Verstappen doesn't like Russell very much at all. So, he'll probably do that. Professionalism kills the fun. Yeah, we need a bit of emotion. Like, I know you've got pole before, but you should still, like, be happy with that and be like, yeah, at least give it, like, a yeah, come on. Not just like, thanks, guys. Anyways, F125 predicted the following. Lando Norris P1. Got that wrong. Piastri P2. Got that wrong. Russell P3. Got that wrong. Verstappen P4. Got that wrong. Anthony P5. Got that wrong. Hadjar P6. Got that wrong. We're going for an 0 for 10 currently. Leclerc 7th. They got 1. They've done it. Well done. So in the top 10, F125 got 1 out of 10. Wow, that's bad. I'm acting like it's the first time every time. Unless you're like Verstappen, who's won like 70 times, maybe at that point. Or even this year, Verstappen's won and been like, I know Baku he didn't because he led from start to finish, but Japan he was like, yeah, come on, where? I don't know. I miss emotion in sport, or in this sport at least. A bit of like, you know, like just anything, some celebration, make it seem like it means something. Russell was like replied like he's finished a practice session. Anyway, still a cracking performance by Russell. Really, 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 really good. He takes P1. Now, the race is going to be tomorrow at some time. I don't actually know. Hang about. Let's find out. The race is at 1 PM. Oh, that's decent. Actually, no, it's not, because that means I'm going to have to start stream at 1:30. Oh, God. Well, then. I'm going to be heading off. I've been talking for 5 hours straight, and my voice is going. Do you like Jesus? Yeah, Gabriel Jesus ain't a bad footballer. He's not bad. You DM me after the stream? I will, mate. Still remember Danny Rick doing the shoey? I do. I missed that. But yeah, I'm going to be heading off now. That was good fun. I will be live. I will try and be live tomorrow at 9:30, which is really early, but I want to do a career mode stream, get off, get back on at 1, and watch the race with you lot. So what I did today, except an hour earlier. Alright? Would you like Jesus on your team? No, I'm quite happy with Callum Wilson, to be honest. Like, Gabriel Jesus is a bit shit. Yeah, I'm going to head off. Thank you for tuning in today. Really do appreciate it. We hit 2k subs, which is massive. And we go again tomorrow. Need to rest me. I'm just going to be mute for the rest of the day because I'm just dead. But yeah, hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekends and your days as always. And peace out. Goodbye. Adios. Bye. Oh, okay, where's Mian? There's Mian. Bye. But say bye, Max. Bye. Oh, he's mute. Okay. See you a lot later. Goodbye.